This is insane that people seem to really forget about this guy right here on your screen. His name, Simeon Rice. He was one of the best defensive linemen in college or the NFL. But at the University of Illinois, he was a 3-time All-American. Had 69 tackles for a loss to go with 40 sacks. He was unbelievable. The NFL came calling in '96. He was drafted by the Arizona Cardinals. He came in and made a name for himself right out the gate. Rookie Defensive Player of the Year winner. 12.5 sacks. He made his mark, but the team really wasn't good. All they had was Aeneas Williams in the secondary and him up front. So he was looking for a new start. John Gruden took over the Tampa Bay Bucks. He was looking for somebody to come off the edge. Before John Gruden got off the phone with Simeon Rice, he was on the plane to Tampa. And the rest is history. He was added to the legendary Tampa 2 defense that consisted of John Lynch, Derrick Brooks, and Warren Sapp, just to name a few. He was so quick at getting off that edge, you couldn't block him. Most of the time, Warren Sapp and McFarland took up most of double teams, so that left him one-on-one with his man. And he was winning 8 out of 10 times every time. They say he was too small to play the defensive end position, but he made the best out of it, man. He was special, a physical specimen. He was cold, man. He reminds me of Julius Peppers, who recently just got into the Hall of Fame with a mix of Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith is a top 3 defensive lineman to ever play the game, man. Simeon Rice had a knack at forcing fumbles, man. He played 13 years in the NFL. 6 of them years, he had 13+ sacks. He had a couple seasons where he had 15. He was unbelievable, man. 5 years in Tampa Bay, he had 67 sacks. This man is currently top 25 all-time in sacks. 3-time All-Pro. 403 tackles on his career to go with 122 sacks. 28 forced fumbles to go with 5 interceptions and 93 tackles for a loss. I got one question. How is this man not in the NFL Hall of Fame? I know guys' resume that are not as good as his, and they are in. They need to stop disrespecting this legend and put him in there. College Hall of Fame too. He not in there either. That's just disrespectful, man. Simeon Rice is one of the best. He could hold his own against the run, but he was a dominant pass rusher with drop back and coverage. He brought that swag to that defense in Tampa. He was just nice, man. He was so cold before he got to Tampa Bay where he won his Super Bowl in '03. The man had 17 sacks in 1999. Must I remind you, he came into the NFL in '96. He was a beast from the start. John Gruden was a smart man to bring him across there, man. Smart man. When you look at Simeon Rice in NFL history, in my opinion, you can't name 20 defensive linemen that were better than him. You can't. Maybe 15, if that. But you can't name 20. This dude was a flat-out star, man. Just look at him. This was before he won his Super Bowl. Beast. Don't get talked about enough. It didn't matter what type of quarterback he was going up against. A pocket passer or a scrambler. He was going hunting. And he was coming home with that prize. You already know. Man was a beast, man. Facing him, boy. I know I wouldn't want to be no quarterback. Man. This dude was a home wrecker. Just look at him. Relentless. He wouldn't quit on no play, man. You had to double him. You couldn't double him because you had to double Warren Sapp. 1-on-1, baby. Me against you. I'm going to win. I'm built to win. That's how he was coming. Every rip, man. His motor ran all day, all night. Relentless, man. Just look at him. He was the finished product with Tampa Bay. That was finished product, baby. That boy was dominant, man. You don't get talked about enough. That defense wouldn't have did what it did without him. Beast. When I watched him, it's like everybody seemed like they was playing at a pace slower than him. You know what I'm saying? He was just always quicker than everybody. Him and Warren Sapp used to just collapse that pocket, man, with McFarland. That's crazy. This was the finished product right here. Oh, my goodness. That boy got the Tampa, man. He used to be laughing at offensive linemen as he was pass rushing them. That's how cold he was. You know what I'm saying? I know he got tested many times. Boy, you ain't supposed to be doing what you doing out there. Laughing at them boys, man. Having fun while doing what you love, man. American dream, baby. Time to go hunting, beast. Woo-hoo. The white Freeney spin. It's almost curtains time. Curtains. He was a prowler. Super. He is going hunting.